Hello, welcome back to bottom. My name is Beast, and today we're back with Grisaia.
Yep, and I've just remembered how high the walls are.
Yes, they're very high.
Hello.
Also, immediate warning, we're all emotionally charged right now.
Yeah, yeah. We all want to go into the game and hug somebody after a particularly ugly cry.
Yeah, we've decided to compare three versions of the set of probably one of the most emotional scenes in the entirety of Utavarumono trilogy, so yeah.
It's time wasting.
Yeah,
If Eagle wasn't gone for a second, where I paused the videos for, I probably would have fucking started crying.
yeah,
It'll never compare to the biblically accurate angels. Nothing will top it.
I mean,
yeah,
yeah, but at the same time, fucking, you gotta appreciate just the depression pre-gaming we did today.
And we came out here with the mindset of depression.
But yeah, I still cannot believe that the anime just said, "Ah, yes, change the soundtrack to Kimi Gatame piano version." Like fucking, as if my balls aren't bruised enough, you're going to put on the goddamn spiked boots.
yeah. That's the name of this. That's the name of this episode. Sorted. Emotional trauma, or emotional baggage handler.
I mean, if we get to the point where I think we are at soon, fitting.
Well, depends what happens next.
Anyways, let me just, you know, drink to numb the pain real quick.
I love alcohol.
And usually, again, I've got a beer with me as well.
I actually fucked up. I got some Fragolino on Monday, but then we went to a separate supermarket today where I could have just gotten the fucking cherry wine. I actually prefer the cherry wine at this point.
Yeah.
Oh well. All I can do about that. Yeah. Anyways, there's no gym teacher in the school, but that hasn't stopped some shameless individuals from putting physical education on our schedule. But yeah, why I specifically said drink to numb the pain. We watched the original VN version of the scene by just clicking on my video just to see it. And I think I took like damn near took a swig every few minutes. It feels.
Yeah, maybe having a face cam to record the evidence of momentary degradation is not good.
I mean, have we all forgotten the video that Bud took that from the end of Mask of Truth?
Oh yeah, it's that story you just told me, or indeed, again, the one that made me tear up for Hoshiori. Whichever that one was.
Yeah, fucking Dreams and Future being a goddamn.
That was it. It's a masterpiece, but it's one that makes you want to tear up every time you hear it. It's so bittersweet.
I want to forget all about Hoshiori Mimira and Ginyu Haruka and be able to replay them with a blank slate.
Yeah.
Zing, by the way.
There's a way to do that. It's called a hammer.
Yeah. However, I will also say that after this is after Fruit is done, I'm gonna be co-hosting Hoshiori Mimira, which I still need to recruit co-hosts for.
Yeah.
Thinking about.
Sadly, on account of my having seen that one already.
Thinking about it. Hold on. Hold on. This is important. That's not what I wanted to do.
People probably be tired of me.
Yeah. Either Beast or the people at home.
Yeah.
There we go. Fixed it.
Of
important.
Course.
Very, very important. Actually, I forget. Hold on, I need to check. Did I have him in here?
Yeah. Bugging you that much, huh?
Did I not have him in here? Oh, no, I did. Yuji is in the jaywalking tier list, okay.
The jaywalking tier list. Oh.
People who didn't watch the sneak peek for the Konosuba thing, that was literally the joke at the start of the video. I like to just fucking immediately after starting the video, like before we actually start playing the game, pull up the tier list, put Kazuma in, does not jaywalk. He doesn't do it anymore after the truck.
The truck?
Tractor, technically. But
Tractor.
he thought he was a truck.
You couldn't even jaywalk. He was walking along a country road, wasn't he?
He was walking along a country road, yeah.
Country road.
Take me home to the place. Okay, I'll stop.
I belong.
Thanks to that meme, I'm thinking of that singing cat in the clouds right about now.
A healthy spirit dwells in a healthy body. It's easy to laugh those words off as a relic of the baby boomer generation's Neanderthal obsession with building character through guts and willpower, but in fact, it seems there actually is a good amount of scientific data linking moderate physical exercise to positive psychotropic effects. So that's why I'm constantly depressed.
Yeah, so true.
Personally, having been brought up with the simplistic lesson that basic physical strength does things in the end, I don't have any objection to moving my body. That said, oh no, she's gone insane.
Oh,
What do you
no.
mean she's just gone?
She's in her anime training scene.
Yeah, but
The montage is here.
Amanda's pointlessly powerful voice resounds across the field. In response, there's a vaguely apathetic chorus of "yeah" from her classmates. An unenthusiastic yeah from the transparently disinterested Michiru. A dopey yes from Makina, intentionally draining any shred of motivation from all who hear it. A vigorous yeah from Sachi, who's taking everything seriously as always, but her voice cracks shrilly at the clearly unfamiliar exercise. And finally, stony silence from Sakaki, who's sulking like a prideful middle schooler forced to participate in the children's athletics meet. The only one of the bunch with any real energy would be Amane, thrusting her fist towards the heavens from her position on the mound. As for me, without the beginning of a clue as to what's about to take place here, I'm staring absentmindedly up at the sky. And how are you doing today, everybody?
I'm on.
That line will always make me laugh. After hearing somebody else read through it on one occasion, it was great.
Why?
It was just the way it was presented.
Hey, Amane.
It's Paul.
Why are you so ridiculously fired up? Not crush!
I'd be more preferable pastime to this.
But again, can we not have crush on the screen after I made the whole bruised balls joke earlier? We are not into ball busting here.
I am.
Genital squeezing! Sorry. CBT from Wikipedia.
I'll never forgive a friend of mine who once sent me the G-Man talking about CBT.
Oh
So I sent
no.
And then I sent him animated footage of fanimated footage of Resident Evil in Revenge.
Oh Lord.
Great.
Uh-oh.
Oh, at least she censored it.
They don't in the original.
She must think she's an old baseball coach from a '90s movie.
Probably.
I can see Ichimasu Oro just looking at her and thinking, "You should know words like this."
Well, it seems like someone's got someone. It looks like we've got someone exploding with a weird sort of drill sergeant energy, at least.
Holy Jesus. What is that?
What the fuck is that?
What is that private pile?
Amina seizes Makina's head from above like a basketball and forcibly carries her off into the shadows.
マキナ、元気なのはいいけど、言葉遣い気をつけようねっていつも言ってるよね。わかりましたか？痛い痛い、やまね、痛いってば、割れちゃうの。そんなにしたらマキナ壊れちゃうのよさ。ラメだからラメって言っちゃダメだぞ。
I like this side over.
Of course
I
you
don't
would, you
think
bottom.
I don't think I'd like a Yandere Romane.
Yeah, that is a
I
fucking
would.
nightmare.
God, I
Yeah,
would.
that'd be pretty nightmarish.
Amina's voice somehow manages to be both sickly sweet and ice cold. It's not to send shivers down my spine. Makina's bitter, heart-rending screams don't help either. Like Amina's trying to maintain a relatively kind tone of voice, but is actually more frightening as a result. It crosses my mind that this could very well be described as bullying. But considering the current
I
climate
love
of
bullying children.
hypersensitivity towards such matters, I'll refrain from voicing any hasty conclusions.
どうでもいいけど、やるならさっさと始めましょうよ。時間なくなるわよ。
Wing better, better.
That's fine by me, but what exactly is it that we're doing?
いつものスポーツでしょ。バカバカしい。どうして私がこんなことに付き合わな
Come
きゃいけ
on,
な
throw
い
the
のかし
ball.
ら。
Throw the ball.
Yumiko's chibi ears look massive.
Yeah,
Good God, they do.
sports.
Looks like a monkey.
I was
Yeah,
hoping for
just
more
watch it.
specific details, but playing sports in gym class hardly seems ridiculous. More like completely commonplace.
それは私からご説明しましょう。
Oh, thank you.
No, I'm American. I know the rules of baseball, trust me.
Before that, I've got an unrelated question, if that's alright.
はい、どうぞ。
Why the maid dress? Why are you the only one in the maid uniform?
Is.
はい。
Don't give you
She's
that
the
to
umpire.
nonplussed look. For a second, you almost convinced me that I'm the strange one here.
この服ですか？よくご覧になれば一目瞭然かと存じますが、ご覧の通り、これは体操用のメイド服で。
Sorry, let's move on. Shouldn't have asked.
Come on, get
My
behind the plate.
mistake.
You need to call balls and strikes.
Strangest things here. The strangest thing here wasn't her clothes. It was me expecting anything resembling common sense from a student at the school. Okay, so, but what exactly does sports involve here?
ですね。なんと言いますか、種目の名前はないんですよ。
Bullshit.
キ
It's
ック
called
ベースのよう
baseball.
な、サッカーのような、ソフトボールのような、ドッジボールのような。
There was a baseball bat. And a baseball helmet.
Both of you
そ
haven't
れらすべての
seen
要素を加
this.
味した新ジャンルとでも言いますか。
combination yet,
Am I tweaking?
What have we not seen?
Well, yeah, as Sachi describes here, it's a bit of a combination. A
Just
combination
plain
sport.
normal baseball. Japanese people love baseball.
What kind of extreme sport is this? All I got out of your description is that there's probably a ball involved.
はい、使用するのはバレーのボールです。
Sachi hands me a large round ball she's been holding on to.
このボールをあそこのピッチャーマウンドから投げまして、バッターボックスに立った打者が手にしたバットでそれを打ちま
What
す。
horse shit is this? They're butchering my beloved game.
You hit a volleyball with a bat.
はい。打球が内野に転がったら、打者は一塁へ向かって走ります。守備側は打球をキャッチして、走者に向かって
You're
思
not
いっき
gonna
りボ
miss
ー
a
ルを投げつけ
volleyball
ま
with
す
a。baseball bat. It's not
そ
gonna
れが
happen.
走者に当たったらアウトです。スリーアウトでチェンジです。
What the fuck?
They've butchered my beloved sport. That's it. I'm calling the MLB right now.
What if someone catches the ball on the fly?
それもアウトです。その辺は野球に近いかもしれないですね。
Why did this strange game come into fashion?
別に流行ってるわけじゃないわよ。ただうちの学校って今まで学生が5人しかいなかったから。それにソフトボールをやりたいとかドッジボールがいいとかいろいろと意見が分かれまして。
So you ended up just doing them all at once? What's this you're doing, Sasaki?
そうやって
Sakaki,
何でも
not
かんでも
Sasaki.
私のせいに
Sakaki.
しないでほしいわね。もう確かに言い出したのは私だけれど。
Then don't complain when I blame you.
いつまで経っても意見の一致が見られないから。だったら全部やればいいと言っただけよ。別に全てをいっぺんにやれと言った覚えはないよ。
Yumiko,
そ
you
れより
forget.
も
Common
ル
sense
ールが
is
理
pretty
解で
dead
きたの
here.
ならさっさと始めてほしいのだけれど。
What about Amane and Makina?
いるわよここに。引っこ抜けかと思ったのよさ。
I don't think you have the one that the thing to rip off that is usually referred to when you say that. Actually, you know what? There's
Good
probably some form of fan art where like the Machina bangs Amane or
Stop.
something.
Stop.
Am I wrong? That 100%
Cease.
exists. Let's be fucking honest.
Cease.
Oh, now that you've said it, it's going to exist, and I hate you for it now.
It's not gonna fucking
it.
exist. You think I'm big enough a YouTuber to where people will actually draw this now?
Nope, it's over. I'm having John commission the
Pretty-
artist as we speak.
Somebody might. It's probably going to be John, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm DMing him to commission the artist right now.
Listen, listen, I had to fucking commission someone for my profile picture. If that's a thing,
That's true.
I don't get fan art.
Yeah, well.
What exactly?
魂とか。
Amane?
何よ、教育でしょ。この子ってば注意してあげないとどんどん汚い言葉を覚えてバンバン使いたがるんだから。
Are you her mother or what? So after 50 minutes of wasted time, with Amane's second shout of alright, let's do this, our bewildering match of Mystery Extreme Sports begins.
Only 15 minutes of wasted time. Weak.
It's over.
We gotta pump those numbers up, those are rookie numbers.
Rookie numbers.
The war declaration has been sent.
Through the impartial results of rock, paper, scissors matches, the teams are divided as follows. Bear team, pitcher Suo Amane, catcher Sakaki Yumiko, fielder Irisu Makina. Rabbit team, pitcher Kazumi Yuji, catcher Komine Sachi, fielder Matsushima Michiru. Our rabbit team ends up being first to bat.
Swing batter, swing batter.
The leadoff batter dons a softball helmet, grabs a colorful metal bat, and takes her place in the batter's box.
If someone was to throw a softball at me, I would absolutely fucking rocket that. Just a home run immediately.
I probably accidentally smacked the catcher.
Yeah.
You kidding me? You were to lob a softball at me, it'd be gone. In the stratosphere.
The grating, high-pitched sound, Michio thrusts her bat out to point at the pitcher's mound where Amane is settling into her
You are
stance with
not
the
Babe
volleyball
Ruth.
in
Get
hand.
back down. You were not calling your thing.
What's this? Considering how apathetic she was, Michio's gotten surprisingly into it now that the game started.
ええ、みちる様は何と言いますか。とりあえず何でも嫌ってみて、何にでも面倒くさがってみるところから始める人なんですけど、いざ始まってしまえば一番ムキになる方
Quit
ですから。
psychoanalyzing it and pitch the ball.
She's not the pitcher.
I don't care. Throw the ball.
I see. But I'm also willing that she's also the first one to get bored.
ご明察です。
Unaware of the critical analysis she's receiving from her teammates, Michio takes a few vigorous practice swings, then glares up at
前回の
Amane.
借り、今日こそ返してあげるわ。ああ、なんだっけ。おめえ挽回ちょっと言い間違えただけでしょ。人の小さなミスをそうやっていつまでもネチネチと。もう。
Watching Michio stamp her feet in frustration in the batter's box, I whisper to Sachi, who's sitting next to me on the bench. So, what happened last time?
はい。前回の授業で、みち
I
る
hear
様は
you're
親御さんから一点も取ることができなかったんです。
Aha.
You aren't invited. You aren't invited. Get out of here.
No!
I'll let him stay.
Leave.
Welcome back, Alpha.
But that's it. That is the wrong way around, even.
Look,
Now be gone, Alpha.
Okay.
The recording is happening.
Aw,
But yeah, Bud, you
say.
mentioned it the wrong way around.
No, I don't think I did.
I mean, my joke was that Machina was the fruit that had her dick ripped off.
Why are you? You know what? That's it.
Like, you mentioned Amane being the one.
Look, I'm from Delaware. I have connections with Joe Biden. Your country's done for. You get embargoed.
The fucking man is gonna forget you asked for that by the time he got to the goddamn button.
Girl, it's over. Oh. My one trump card's been defeated by dementia.
For shame, Bud. For shame. Like, it is infinitely more wrong to have a Futa Amane bang Machina than to have a Futa Machina bang Amane, because then the young child is being fucked. That's wrong. Like, if Machina is the one with the dick, that's literally just shota porn. In a way.
What are you yapping about?
Oh, please, we know that you've at least read a few, like, fucking One-san and Shota doujins.
Don't bring me into this. Quit slandering my name.
それでまあ試合終了後に大きな声でこのおめえはいつか挽回するから覚えていなさいと。
Wait, hold on, what was the last line? Oh, unable to score a single point, okay. Ah. This grace tends to be something you want to repain, not regain. I guess the words are kind of similar. Michio must have gotten all excited and shouted out a garbled sentence before she even knew what she was saying. Just a thought here. Might Michio be something of an idiot?
私の口からは何とも申し上げにくいです。そこ聞こえてるわよ。ごちゃごちゃうるさい。
Don't worry, we're just talking about how dumb you are. Yeah, sorry, didn't intend to distract you. We'll keep quiet, so please regain as much disgrace as you like.
だからおめえは返上するもので挽回するものじゃないのよ。ラッキー。
As Michio screeches like a drugged monkey and brandishes her bat overhead, Amina's first pitch sails over the plate.
ストライク。ちょっこらず
How
る
do
い
you
わ
miss
よ。
golf ball? It's a volleyball.
なんもずるないわ。試合は
なんべが
もう始まってんねん。
ボ
屈辱だ。
Receiving the return throw from Sakaki, Amina carefully finds her foothold on the pitcher's mound, a fearless smile on her face.
ほら、第2球行くわよ。来い。
That intense shout, Michio takes a firm hold of her bat and fixedly watches Amina's pitching motion. Looking closely, Michio's got the position of her hands on the bat reversed. But if I mentioned it that now, I get the feeling her only response would be another shut it. Guess I'll just watch over the gallant battle with silent respect. Amina twists her long limbs into a sidearm motion, and the volleyball soars towards squatting Sakaki's hands at an ideal velocity and angle.
おー、ホームラン。
Miss. With an explosion of energy, Michio swings her bat at full force, but tragically she cuts through empty air a good 10 centimeters above the top of the ball, her blonde twin tails swinging aimlessly behind her.
ストライク。
Hey, Michu, let me play you the song of my people.
Stop. Now with the soundboard.
What? That sounded like the first thing was like her getting hit in the face with a volleyball. Then someone else plays the trombone, and in fucking retaliation just hits him over the head with the bat or something.
It's just fun out of Michu beating me down with a bat.
Yes, we need that.
Somebody's gonna do that now.
Air. Hold on. I need to look something up real quick. hold on.
This is what we put in the chat, folks. Oh boy.
What in the chat?
Oh no. But yeah, I don't know why, but that video is so hilarious to me. I don't know why Excelblum made this, but it is so fucking funny.
Fail.
How many of our jokes soar over the audience's head because they aren't in this group chat?
Oh, they can hear the remix right now.
Well, probably, maybe just as well we don't show it, because I think we'd be put on a higher priority of the watch list.
Yeah. Anyways, back to the game. Michi
Yeah.
just
They
slams her
watched
bat
me
on
in a
home plane in a
constant state of
towering
fear.
rage.
あと1球よみちるちゃんちゃんって言うな子供扱いしないでよ次こそは撃つこの日のために編み出した伝説の打
Hey,
Give her a
Michiru,
finger right down the middle.
法が何
you've got your hands wrong.
よはあ
You're batting right, so your right hand should be on top, but you've got it backwards.
知ってるわよわざとよどう持つのよ
You're obviously clueless. Hold it with your right fist higher on the bat, the left, and your left fist
Yeah, chunk up
below.
on the
そう
bottom
い
of
う
it.
ことはもっと早く言いなさいよなんなのよもうねえ続けていいのいいわよいつでも来なさいよもう少し待ちなさいよどっちなの
Michiru bears her fighting spirit. Ominous face briefly as Michiru bears her fighting spirit, ominous face briefly suggests a dubious. Are you sure about that? But she's not
Keep
the
her down
type
the
to
middle.
think too hard about this sort of thing. Her expression soon gives way to a smirking grin.
じゃあ全力で行くよ
Come on.
Forcefully swinging the ball up in her right hand, Amina takes a step forward on the mound, throwing the movement of her entire body into the pitch. The ball flies out of Amina's hand, whistling through the air directly at its target, which is Michiru.
みちる様危ない想定通りよ
Michiru, anticipating the beanball, pulls back half a step with her pivot leg and swings her bat in the wide arc.
くらえ伝説のピッチャー返し
There's no way.
Michiru's vigorous stroke of the bat catches the ball beautifully in the sweet spot, sending it flying back towards Amina on the mound.
あれは
Dismissal.
伝説のピッチャー返しです
I'm gonna have to slap every one of you that went along with the stupid ass legendary technique joke.
He's in the Fujiwara zone.
That's what she screams, so I would assume so. Exactly where or how this thing became a legend is a question for another day. It's a question for no day, please. I don't want to hear it. The ball rushes straight back towards Amina, who's still in an awkward position from releasing her pitch. That thing's gonna hit her. Or so I thought for a split second. Amina nimbly recovers and takes a firm stance as the ball approaches her.
必殺ピッチャー返し返し
I'm going to fucking stab you.
There's no way.
Now this next bit, I think, may have had the voice cast rolling in the dubbing studio.
Turning to the side, she swings back her left elbow and unleashes a firm right hand and fist stab in model karate form. With a resounding thud, the ball is sent flying back towards where Michiru stands in the batter box.
Oh, a layup. A layup. Perfect for a home
ピッ
run.
チャー返し返し返し
I'm grabbing my gun. I'm grabbing the gun.
Look,
Die.
the Japanese people have desecrated our beautiful sport. I'm proposing a third nuclear launch.
Meet your fires at right back.
無駄もだピッチャー返し返し返し返しおーピッチャー返し返し返し返し返しのーりゃーピッチャー返し返し返し返し返し返し
Right off the
So
bat,
good
we
fun,
already
buddy.
find ourselves in a deadlock. Rather, what the hell is this development? I'm sort of reminded of those martial arts matches where both fighters run into the center of the ring at the first gong, stop dead, and just start bashing away at each other, but where do things go from here? Are they planning to repeat pitcher paybacks until they just run out of steam? Can't read the next move. Strange game. There's no apparent path to victory for either side.
A strange game. The only winning move is not to play.
Or, you know, not hit it directly at Amane.
It was a War Games reference.
What was the War Games reference, sorry?
A strange game. The only winning move is not to play.
Oops.
Oh,
Hey,
of course. Of course.
Sachi.
はいなんでしょ
I
う
love that movie. It's so good.
Yeah.
What exactly is a pitcher payback? What exactly is a pitcher pack? Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, she said pitcher packs.
さあおそらくですけどマキちゃんは舌が短いのでピッチャー返しと言おうとしてセリフを噛んだだけかと
I see.
ピッチャー返し返し返し返し返し返し返しなんとピッチャー返し返し返し返し返し返し返し返し
You know what? Maybe I should not point the gun at them. Maybe I should point it at myself.
I don't know whether or not to call a crusade or die laughing.
Crusade. Definitely crusade.
Just the bread boys
With the
come running in.
Inquisitorius.
Sparks continue to fly as the battle to the death between the mound batter's box continues along its repetitive course. But I mean, what exactly are they getting all worked up over? It's too damn hard for this. But I suppose women have their own battles that must be fought to the bitter end. There's clearly a contest between two truly indomitable spirits. By the way, Sachi,
はいなんでしょう
just how long is this futile exchange going to continue?
さあおそらくはどちらかが諦めるか飽きるかするまでだと思いますけど
Truly a thrilling, edge of your seat battle of the wills. Mind if I take this opportunity to go buy a drink?
私が買ってきましょうか
Nah, I think I'll get it myself this time. In my words, Sachi skews me with a searching glare.
まさか榊さんみたいにジュースを買いに行くって言ってそのまま帰ってこないつもりじゃない
I like
ですよね
Sachi too.
ダメですよ
Sachi and Amane.
She's very perceptive, though, isn't she?
Yes, I like that.
As the thought, damn, she saw through me, run through my head. I make eye contact with Sakaki, who's still crouched behind the plate.
何なのこっちを見ないでくれる
What?
Oh,
God damn it, Red!
what game are they playing? I wonder.
Girls, girls, girls.
Oh, we certainly have a few right now.
Just a small amount.
So that was a previous offender, right?
うるさいわねこんなの時間の浪費だわ
Well, can't argue with that. So we resign ourselves to watch over their battle to the end. The calm gaze of the elderly watching their overly energetic grandchildren skip rope with all their might. But just as I'm beginning to think that this fiery clash of pride between Michiru and Amane might truly never end, the conclusion arrives at an unexpected form.
ピッチャー返し返し返し返し返し返し返し返し返し返し返し返し返し
Actual home run?
ピッチャー返し返し返し
Why not? Hey, Sachi?
はいなんでしょう
What does "ga" just now signify?
さあおそらくですけれど天音さんが足を滑らせて足首をくじいた音ではないでしょうか
I see. Red! Wait, should
gonna
that
happen a
should that
lot.
be my reaction here? So, isn't that kind of bad?
やばいですか？
Sachi stares blankly back at me for a moment. After a beat, her eyes widen and her mouth springs open.
いえ、やばいですよ。
As we hurriedly jump off the bench, Makina is already rushing up to Amane, who's currently writhing on the mound.
死ぬなー。
Follow the light.
Although it might look like a slapstick comedy scene, if you squint, the atmosphere is actually pretty tense until a burst of out-of-place laughter breaks it.
それ見たことか。
Michio points towards the mound with her right hand, her left hand resting on her hip, her proud face, the image of a woman triumphant.
ああ、この私に、この私に勝負を挑もうなんて、10年早いわよ。
Should you really be striking a victory pose right now? You're pretty completely burned out yourself.
さよね。この程度、なんてこと。ダメ。ごめん、クラクラする。サチ、酸素持ってきて。
Her faint voice abruptly failing her altogether, Michio's body begins to shake violently. She collapsed to her knees on the spot with a thump.
倒れたよ。チルチルも死んだよ。オーマイガー、なんてこと。
I can barely wait for the English lesson. You are gay?
Oh, this scene.
What is your gender? My gender? I'm a mechanic.
Next class.
Thank you for laughing at my joke. I really appreciate it.
I did not hear you over Makina.
Valid.
死んでないからちょっと立ちくらみが
I'm not cleaning that up.
Yeah, the seabirds will have it.
Michio scatters sparkling vomit onto the ground with a sickening gurgle. Would this be the so-called double KO? So, Sachi. In this case, we can declare the one who stands up inside the 10 count the winner.
いえ、もうそういった場合じゃないと思います。すみません、風見さん。私はみちる様の様子を見ますので、あまねさんの方お願いできますか？
You're expected to carry this woman to a fucking room that has a bed in it on my own.
I have no
Roger.
smile to that.
閉じた。
You screwed up and are about to be screwed in another way.
Mommy,
God fucking damn it, bud.
you did it to yourself.
あまね
Kinda did.
What's that? How?
今なんかグキって曲がっちゃ
The
い
mommy
No,
would
she
make
did.
the mommy would make sense if she's the one doing the screwing using a little something called a strap-on, but did not say that. I said it the other way. She's the one getting screwed.
Why are you the way you are?
Why are you the way you are?
Because I'm from Delaware.
I still don't know why Raphael has that old man as a goddamn profile
Oh.
picture.
The comedically timed theme. Oh. The fucking
Probably
final.
shouldn't try to stand. If the bone's broken, the pressure might make it breaks the
怖
skin.
いこと言わないでよ。
Look, just stay put. Let me see your foot. Hey, that rhymed. Fancy.
Oh, and you didn't know it.
I mean, like, here's the thing: you don't really think about that too often. Like, you don't really think about what rhymes until you say it out loud, and then you sit there like, oh wait, that rhymed.
Yeah, I am Bill Shakespeare.
What post was that where someone was making a joke like there's one kid that has read Shakespeare and now it's everyone else's problem.
That's right, that bitch is Sonic. Anyway.
Ominous put up our hand, slowly shifts to a sitting position on the mound. I take her right leg in my hand and then lift it up to take a look. It's only worse than I'd expected. Fortunately, that doesn't seem to be a fracture, but there is red swelling beginning around the joint. Doesn't seem to be broken, but a sprain. Well, if you're unlucky, it might be a partial fracture.
捻挫か。久しぶり。私さ、身長の割に足のサイズが小さいから、昔からよく転ぶのよね。
Damn, JFJ would be in tears.
I love JFJ.
JFJ is great. Otherwise, the infirmary for you. Can you stand?
なんとか。
Don't put weight on your right foot. Just get yourself onto my back. Don't give me that. It's not so bad right now, but because you're pumped full of adrenaline from the shock. But if you overdo it, you'll be crying later. Hurry up and get on.
優しい。どうしたの
Aw.
急に。
I'm not going to play along with your jokes right now. You're hurt. Stop wasting time and do what I tell you. Agnes softly leans her body against my back and grabs the shoulders of my gym uniform somewhat hesitantly. I don't know if does this have like a zoomed out version? Probably not quite like
There
this,
isn't, no.
Okay,
My
good.
bad, TJ.
Good thing. That's the thumbnail, I guess. If nothing else happens. And we got a face. Look at it, the MC's face, even though we all know already, probably. Like, even Bug probably knows. Amina softly leans her body against my back and grabs the shoulder. Oh, I already read that. Need a better grip than that. Wrap your arms around. Get a hold of my neck.
わかったわよ。こう
As instructed, Amina wraps her arms around my neck, pushing her breasts firmly onto my back. Normally, I'd be throwing out a joke or two at this point, but this is the time. Sachi, I'm taking her to the infirmary. How's Michiru?
はい。みちる様は今酸素吸入中です。5分程度で回復すると思われます。
Michiru lies flat on the ground, limp as a beached tuna. Sachi's holding a portable can of oxygen to her mouth as we speak. That's a thing?
Yeah, you can get little bottles of oxygen with a little scuba diver mouthpiece to them.
Yep.
Short-term air supply or STAS bottles.
What
Yep.
the fuck?
Yeah, if you lose your main regulator or air tank, you can use them to get back to the surface.
I've literally never seen that before.
Commonly available.
I'm leaving command of the field to you. Just your tactics as the situation demands. Can you handle it, class representatives?
小峰幸いただきます。
For some reason, maybe instinctively reacting to my tone, Sachi raised a hand and salute towards me. Alright, here we go, Amane.
ごめん。
Not a problem. This isn't something you need to apologize for. I thought about that response, but ultimately decided against it. The wounded tend to grow timid towards those around them. Better to avoid wording that might make her think of herself as baggage, burdening others. Don't want to increase her anxiety. Keep up a flow of conversation, standard procedure to ensure that wounded don't faint out of pain. Actually, where's the infirmary? I'm gonna do, you know?
その先を右。突き当たりまで行ったら左に行くと保健室があるよ。
We'll be there soon. Try to endure it for the moment.
大げさだな。たかが捻挫だよ。
Don't make light of leg injuries. Soldiers get abandoned when they can't walk.
へえって。いや、まあ、そっか。そうだよね。怪我した子から死んでいくんだよね。
Don't worry, Japan won't desert you, and I won't leave you to die either.
ごめんね。
Those
私
who know
重いでしょ。
Extremely, yes.
Hmm.
Carrying a cow would probably be lighter. Not particularly. 5 bags of rice or so at most.
ちょっとなんで私の体重知ってるのよ。
I'm used to carrying around heavy luggage on my back. I can estimate weight from the feeling on my shoulders.
あのさ、おぶってもらっておいてこんなこと言うのもあれなんだけど、この場合ね、普通は全然重くないよとかさ、なんかこう女の子に対して気を使ったりするもんなんじゃないのかな。
I don't know. The last time this happened, saying how she was heavy wasn't a solution as much as saying she wasn't happy. It was. Both were wrong for some reason.
Yeah.
Pinning her down while she was sick was apparently the solution, though.
Yeah.
Anyways. Lighter than expected. Probably looked heavy from your weight and that oversized chest. If you had long legs too, it must have thrown me off.
足が長いって褒めてくれてるのは嬉しいけど、なんか複雑。ちなみに私の体重ってどれぐらいだと予想してた？
My impression was that you'd be comfortably above 60 kilos.
そういうことを言わないの。
I have actually no idea how heavy I am.
Last time I measured myself was in stone.
132 pounds for Americans. 60 kilos, 132 pounds.
Right.
I write. I still need to write a fucking pasted note for my kitchen. Because I'm sick of looking up what the fuck 350 degrees Fahrenheit is in Celsius every time I got them make the katsu chicken. As she speaks, Amina sharply tightens her arms into a chokehold around my neck. Look, stop thrashing around. You'll be the one crying if I drop you. I come to a brief halt on the spot and lift Amina's body, which had been sliding down my back, up more firmly around my shoulders.
そっか、今ならユージ君、両手が塞がってるよね。
What are you planning, woman? In the next moment, Amina gently closes her eyes. Still clinging tightly to my neck, she brings her lips close. Oh, that's actually a nice EG as well. Just nice and misleading.
Yeah. It's actually,
Hey guys, we're in Amina's round now, except we're not.
building up to a route.
There's exactly one thing I know, and that is that the first choice that we get to pick is literally the choice towards Makino's round, and it is not obvious, apparently.
Well, that's not good.
Yep. Hey! I take it immediate evasive action in response to her suspicious movements, but Amina's lips nonetheless press against my cheek.
チェ、避けられちゃったか。
What the hell's wrong with this woman? Forgot half a mind to drop her in the hallway floor, but we're dealing with an injured party here. Turned Met to the side to stare into Amina's face, finding her blushing in apparent embarrassment. I thought I met her for the first time at the school, but maybe...
何よ、人の顔じっと見て。
It's nothing. No matter how long or carefully I study Amina's features, nothing comes to mind. I was entertaining the possibility she might have been some childhood friends I'd parted from in tears or what have you, but I'm pretty well convinced that isn't the case. Which would leave... Do I look like the lover you were tragically separated from in your previous incarnation? Is that it?
何それ、人を電波扱いしないでよ。
Yes.
いうか、この学園でそういうこと言わないの。シャレにならないから。
Yes, you're that much of a head case. Pouting her lips, Amina knocks a fist against my head with a solid thunk. What are you, anyway? I don't know why, but I somehow take her as a masochist.
At that point, with that in mind, I just think of Gordon Ramsay's idiot sandwich. What are you?
Fucking, what are you? But instead of saying an idiot sandwich, she says a horny big sister role player.
I hope he's a sadist.
Huh?
No, just messing about.
What repeat what you said, bud.
No, you only get one shot.
I'm gonna just go ahead and assume that you said that you really want her to be a sadist,
Absolutely.
which won't be the case, most likely.
It's over.
Oh, come on, look at her. She is radiating bottom energy. Like I guess I should be more precise. Power bottom energy, like the type of bottom that is riling you up just to get you to react and just completely fucking go for them.
It's over for us submissive men. We get no representation in media.
I mean, there is a manga that I found recently that has essentially the gender roles of men and women like completely swapped.
They do that all the time.
So the MC is literally just like running an inn at an abandoned island, and every now and again like another girl or multiple girls show up and he's just standing here like, it's actually kind of funny to just like throw on the flirty act and watching them panic. The only reason why I found that manga is that recently I was looking for like pirate girl fan art for something that I was asked to do by a friend of mine. I mean, Beidou technically is a pirate woman, yes, but however, you look at her and you don't immediately think pirate if you don't already know that she's a pirate. Like, instead I threw out stuff like, hold on. I can actually just get to this quickly. Like, funnily enough, the person in question, essentially what I just did is just grab a bunch of pictures and send it to her. Because she needed them for something. And one of them was actually Beidou. It's just that it was Beidou in an actual pirate outfit. Also, one of them was this one, and this one was sent with an entire fucking boatload of bias. You wanna know why the bias?
Oh?
She's from Utavarurum, no Lost Flag.
Oh. I should have known.
Yeah, her name is Junie. Written like this. You gotta love the fact that her weapon is fucking anchor nunchucks. Now that is over the top and it's great. That is essentially all pictures like that and that, and there's the occasional this. And while we're looking through those pictures, I found a picture from the page from the manga because one of the characters is actually Pirate Lady. That essentially is left behind on the island after her crew mutinied. Since, you know what, I'm just gonna not even fucking censor this. Her crew wanted to rape the MC, but she said no. So the crew just decided, alright, mutiny. And then they just left the island without doing anything else. Yeah, and what the fuck was that? Alright, I'm just gonna act like I never fucking saw that. Oh hey, apparently fuck... Oh, that is funny as fuck. there's a Twitter account called Utavarumono Pics that just posts random screenshots from the games occasionally, and it posted this one like 5 hours ago, and someone reposted it like, wait, hold on, I don't remember this CG, and I just sit here like, yes, suffer in ignorance, pleb.
It's your version of the person looking down on you meme, isn't it?
Yes, I am looking down on them because they think they're an Utavarumono fan. However, they have not even played Monochrome Mobius yet. Because that is the final CG from not final CG. There's another CG before, after that, I mean. But it's one of the last few CGs in Monochrome Mobius. The last one is literally just sequel baiting for Monochrome Mobius 2, which I'm looking forward to. Like, I can't fucking wait. And I'm betting that it actually happens, considering what happens at the end of Monochrome Mobius 2. Monochrome Mobius, not Monochrome Mobius 2. God fucking damn it. Still think it's hilarious that I think it was, like, which one was it? From the original, like, the first generation Holo Live EN gang. I think it was Amelia. Yeah, I think it was Amelia. When it came out, she actually streamed Monochrome Mobius. However, the funny part is that when I checked out the stream, it was very obvious that she has not touched a single Utavarumono game in her life. So she's just sitting there like, hi, what the fuck's happening? It was very funny.
巣をあまね
It's a bitch in heat!
Still can't get last week out of your mind, can you?
I'll never be able to get that out of my mind. Yes, my short-term memory is perfectly fine, thanks. Every time Amine speaks, soft breaths strike my ear, not breasts. That'd be weird. Every time she speaks, she just goes through the effort of raising her entire upper body up and just like fucking ear clapping him with her tits, like she's trying to disorient him.
Discombobulated.
I was about to make that joke after I took a sip. Discombobulate. Block is blind. Block is blind haymaker. Discombobulate. In summary, discombobulate. Actually, hold on. I need to check. I need to know this. Hold on. Oh, is that it? Nah, not quite, but it's good enough.
First, distract target.
Oh, there is the entire thing!
Oh my word. Holy shit. First, discombobulate.
I love that video. Anyways. Is it just my imagination? Or has her body temperature slowly been rising while I've had her on my back? If she suffered a partial fracture on that ankle, it might be that her body's beginning to generate a fever. Better get a move on. Again, lifting Amine further up on my back, I hurry to the infirmary. I don't think that's a fever. Doc, emergency case, get a move on!
いやドクって
Still carrying Amine, I push my way forcibly into the room and shout for attention. But there's no one here whatsoever, much less a doctor. Why isn't anyone here? Everyone take a break at once?
うちには保健の先生っていないのよ。とりあえずベッドの上で下ろして、
That
あ
seems
とは自
dangerous.
分でやるから。
There's no doctor. You mean they haven't hired anyone at all to staff this room?
そういうこと。
For the time being, I lower Amine onto a nearby bed.
保健の先生が来るって話は前からあるんだけど、なかなかいい人が見つからないみたいでね。
Oh, come on, Amane.
薬とかは業者の人が来てたまに入れ替えてるみたいなんだけど。
Come on, Amane. Don't look at me. Don't look at me like a dog I just took behind the shed. There we go. That's the joke.
Look at the flowers.
Discombobulate. Discombobulate.
Alternate title for this episode: Robert Downey Jr.
Oh no, I'm downing. Have you seen Posei Down? Down syndrome jokes.
No.
Well, fine, I'll take care of the treatment.
できるの？
I learned first aid at my previous school. I can handle something like this at least. I kneel in front of Anime's leg, untie and remove her athletic shoes, then take her red swollen right ankle in my hand. I was considering making like some kind of like lick her thighs joke for a second there, but then decided against it. Like as I read the line, it kept changing to a place like at first it's like I kneel in front of Amina's leg and lick her thighs. I kneel in front of Amina's leg, untie her, remove her athletic shoes, and lick her thighs. And then the final iteration was I kneel in front of Amina's leg, untie and remove her athletic shoe, then take her red swollen right ankle into my mouth. Like he just fucking bites down at it and just starts fucking goring it.
Oh, dear.
Just shaking it around like a rabid dog.
Rabid Newfoundland,
I'm going to move it. Tell me if it hurts. She just breaks it in half. Like, I'm going to move it. Tell me if it hurt. He just turns it 180 degrees.
Just snaps the knee the wrong way.
Just completely dislocates it, pointing it in the mirror opposite direction where it's supposed to point.
Yeah. Just so you can literally eat your own feet.
Somehow, Amina's reaction after we made those jokes is just hilarious. I could just imagine her just staring at the sole of her own foot like, what the fuck? Okay. Like the pain hasn't gotten to her brain yet. Her ankle's slender, but compared to her uninjured left foot, it's clearly inflamed pretty badly. I bend Amina's ankle to various angles, carefully searching for the location of her injury. It's not fractured after all, but I think the ligament might have been stretched, or the joint capsule ruptured. Taking a roll of medical tape from the infirmary's first aid kit, I loosely wrapped it around Amina's ankle, restricting the range the joint can move. Then retrieve ice from the freezer, stuff it into a bag, and press it over the injury through a towel, relieving the heat and inflammation.
ありがとう。ずいぶん楽になったわ。手慣れてるのね。
Now, I'm not going to use this one as a thumbnail, because the earlier one you would need to pay very close attention to see the reddening of her ankle, so it just looks like he's about to fuck her or something. Like, literally, it just looks like gym storeroom type bullshit. We gotta give the people wrong hope, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways. Well, just a bit. I'm accustomed to treating sprains and burns, at least. When I was a kid, I was getting hit pretty much every day, and I still get my fair share of injuries even now.
やっぱり優しいね。ユージ君。
I'm gonna kill you! I imagine you just walk up to someone. You just like you're like someone decided to help you with something. You just like openly tell him like, you know what, you're a nice person, and he just immediately turns to you. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like, okay, no need to get that defensive. Spare me, how exactly am I a nice guy? Just create an injury. Anybody would do that.
そうやって冷たい態度を取るのは私に優しいやつだって勘違いされると甘えられて鬱陶しいから。
She knows too much, take her out. To be honest, some of his words are pretty close to the bullseye. When human beings find kindness, they naturally take advantage of it. Before they realize it, they've grown dependent on that kindness. They lose their ability to function without it. If I disappeared, what would you do with yourself? My master spoke those words to me when I was still a
正
child.
直ね、保健室に着いた時点でじゃあ俺は行くからって言われるのを覚悟してたんだけど、ユージ君何も言わずに治療してくれたじゃない。驚いちゃった。
Alright then, I'll be going! So I raise my right hand and farewell. I'm gonna grasp my clothes firmly to prevent my retreat.
ちょっと怪我をしてナーバスになっている女の子を一人にする気？もう少し一緒にいなさい。
Now, I will be entirely honest. If the fucking cold press wasn't there, I would use this expression as the thumbnail instead. But alas,
Yeah.
tricking people is funnier than picking a nice CG.
Yeah. Well, that's of course with in the effort for Photoshop.
I'm curious what the actually, in a way, I'm not curious actually. Now that I think about it, what Cactus's version of the thumbnail is gonna be?
Yeah.
'Cause- oh no.
One
Like,
of these days, those
I said-
half-baked,
like a-
deep fried the thumbnails.
Like
is actually
Cactus,
gonna be used on this
Cactus
series.
actually told me what his decision-making process is. He literally just watches the thing and just and randomly decides, you know what, I'm gonna note that down. Okay, I'm gonna note that down. Okay, I'm gonna note that down, and then just makes the thumbnail based on that. So let's hope he didn't note down all the jokes about Futa Machina, banging on money, because that could be problematic.
To be honest with you, when it comes to Cactus's thumbnails, whenever I look at them, I often think that the method of his creation of them involves smoking an awful lot of weed.
he goes to
After he stopped.
he goes to the Maxor school of creative processing.
Such
Yeah.
deep fried memes all in one.
Actually, in a way, the whole talk of
Over-edit the
actually now that I
entire
think
video.
now that I think about it, the whole Machina, Futa Machina joke could just be summed up by him putting like a tiny Machina sprite in the corner and just like planting talking is hard, sorry, a fucking cucumber on her.
Also, sorry, bud, did you say something?
Something about letting him edit.
Yeah, just over-edit the entire video.
I am actually curious what Cactus would do if he had like access to one of my videos and then was told to just edit. We're not gonna actually ask him to do that because that's rude, but it would be funny to see.
Yeah.
what the fuck kind of abomination he creates.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who thinks she should be slightly more nervous about being alone with a teenage male in this room? Which has a bed. When her leg is injured to the point that she can't walk. What do you want from me? If you have something to say, then spit it out already.
じゃあはっきり言うけどねえ、私の彼氏になってよ。
What?
聞こえなかったかな。もう一度言おうか。
Why are you saying this?
君のことが好きだから。
Since when?
初めて会った時からずっと一目惚れってやつかな。
Whoops.
なんか冷たい反応。私の言ってることを信じてないでしょう。
Now let me ask. What part of me did you fall in love with?
そうね。なんかダメ男っぽいところ。私さ、こいつ私がいなかったらどうやって生きていくんだろうみたいな、そういう男に弱いみたい。
He's just like
Ominous
for real.
Ominous the type of gal to like continuously try to justify to herself that she can fix him.
Yeah. The I can fix them school.
She's so real for that.
That reminds me, hold on, I need to do something real quick.
Okay.
Anyways, back to the video game.
I have no idea what you were up to, but you know what?
Let's see.
Valid.
I messaged someone real quick because I forgot that I wanted to tell them something, and randomly fucking remembered it. Let's see. Let's have a problem with reliable women myself.
マジでそれって好都合じゃないどうするじゃあ付き合っちゃおうか
What does this girl think she's grinning about? Momentarily speechless with bemusement, I hold my right palm to my forehead and run it through my hair. Look, is teasing me that much fun?
そういう言われ方は心外なんだけどじゃあさ彼氏がダメならお姉ちゃんになってあげるそういう言われ方は心外なんだけどじゃあさ彼氏がダメならお姉ちゃんになってあげる
What the fuck? Her voice line just cuts out.
Yeah, that was a pretty vigorous edit there, wasn't it?
Yeah, what? Fitting reaction, Yuji.
優しくて綺麗なお姉さん
They had to stop it because they knew I would like it too much.
I regret to inform you that we're not hiring big sisters at the present time.
いつ募集するの
We anticipate no vacancies until Doomsday.
なんだよそれ
That's my line, idiot. Shift my grip on the ice pack, I give Amine a slap on the ankle.
もう女の子いじめて楽しい
Yes, very. It's extremely fun. Let's see. If we make it a yes or no question, then yes. I think I'd be safely on the enjoys bullying girls side.
サディストかでも大丈夫私ってこう見えてもド M だから
I told you, bud.
It's over.
You're going to be squeeing violently over her now, aren't you?
Pack it up.
He would be squeeing violently over her if she was a man, if she was a sadist, because you know, butt's a fucking bottom. Just what do you want from me exactly?
ねえどうしてもダメなのなんか女としての自信なくすな
I'm not trying to reject you, but don't you think you're trying to rush things here?
時期尚早という言葉を使う人はきっと10年経っても同じことを言うよね
We're not talking about politics here.
だから彼
Don't
女
do
は
that
諦め
here.
てお姉ちゃんになるって言ってるじゃないね。
Starting off by asking for the sky, then dragging out concessions as a compromise in the negotiations. You really do think you're a politician.
そろそろ私も傷つくぞ。
You already are hurt. Look at your ankle.
Yeah.
I drop my shoulders in an exaggerated gesture and heave a heavy sigh. I'm sure this girl intends to continue this aggressive pursuit until I tell her what she wants to hear. Won't be a serious pain in the ass if she's trying to push me any harder than this. There's a point of compromise. This probably right at the limit of my tolerance. Yeah, I got it. If you want to play the big sister that badly, I'll go along with it.
You're a good man, Yuji.
If there was a mirror in front of me as I speak these words, I'd be staring into the face of a man with the word reluctant stamped on his forehead. Might this have been a hasty decision? Indifferent to my shame and regret, Amina beams happily, and drops her hand on top of my head with a gentle thump in grand big sister style.
ならばよろしい。これからはお姉ちゃんって呼ぶんだぞ。
Hey,
God,
hold
I'm
on.
really fighting
Hold up.
here.
Hold up.
You know?
Hold up!
Who does she think she is, Nero?
Apparently.
ならばよろしい。これからはお姉ちゃんって呼ぶんだぞ。
Being considering that she is probably the best girl out of the main heroines. Makes sense that you would think she's Nero, considering Nero is the best Fate character. I'll fucking fight
God,
you.
I'm really fighting here. I hope y'all know.
Hmm?
She's making it hard.
I still need to finish Fate Samurai Remnant, actually. I have not continued to play this in ages. I'm literally like near the end of the game. Like I'm near the end of the game, but it is only the first one. Oh, I can still hold on. I actually just turned down my headphones so the thing showed up where it showed the volume of the PC.
Uh-oh.
And the first thing I see is don't air horn her name. Because it's still open on the browser. Don't think this means you can pat my head whenever you feel like it. Fun fact, I hate it when people touch my head without permission.
You can pat my head whenever you feel like it.
Listen, bud, I don't expect you to fucking understand, but do you know the pain of having weirdly, like, resilient hair in a fucking ponytail? Back when I still had long hair and ran around with a ponytail, because my hair is, like, very, very sturdy. Like, I have very, very sturdy hair. So back when I had a fucking ponytail, that was one time at, like, a fucking, I think my uncle's birthday, while I was just sitting on the couch, just looking at my phone, because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about with this, with the majority of the people at the fucking party. And people just start walking past me, behind me, just, like, grabbing my fucking ponytail and, like, yanking on it a little bit, and just being like, oh, you know what, this actually is really fucking sturdy. And I just sit there like, listen, I know that apparently someone in my fucking family told you that I have very sturdy hair, but can you not fucking pull on my ponytail out of fucking nowhere? Okay, now be honest, how much of that did Discord cut out?
None.
Wow, actually, I'm so fucking surprised. But yeah, people would just openly grab my ponytail and pull it just to test the strength of my hair, because they heard that it's apparently very strong. Although I don't go so far as to push Amina's hand away, I can't say it is an especially pleasant feeling. Dutiful and clever dogs, as a rule, don't wag their tails when someone other than their master pets their head. I'm for eating my meals alone. People always look at me weird when they see that the way I eat meals is I eat a little bit and then I take a sip and I keep eating. Like, for some reason, my entire family literally does not drink anything during meals. They only drink after they're done.
Weird. You gotta drink during.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just randomly take a sip while like in the middle of a meal, but apparently, like, my family just does not take a sip until they finish the dish.
Very strange.
They either drink after they're done with the entire meal or between servings.
Very weird.
It's just easier that way. For one thing, I don't have to go through the hassle of pretending to enjoy what I'm eating. And in the first place, there's no cafeteria or lunch counter in the school. The facilities themselves apparently exist, but after all, you can count the number of students and permanent staff here on the fingers of your hands. Spending the money to run our lunchroom for the benefit of for that small a number of people would be completely inefficient any way you look at it. So then you may ask, how does lunch work at this place? That's a pretty simple system. When we arrive at the classroom in the morning, we can write our names on a notebook on the podium. Every lunch period, a supplier delivers food to everyone who's signed up. Boxed lunch catering, so they call it. Of course, it's completely up to every individual student whether we take advantage of the catering. Because the menu is basically left up to the supplier, it's possible to sign up only when they're offering something you want. Personally, I haven't asked for delivery even once. It's not that I'm worried about saving money or that I can't. God fucking damn it. Double notification, except you can't see the second one. Hold on. The second was a message I actually need to reply to right now. There we go. It's not that I'm worried about saving. I already read that one. Trust food, but it may, or that I can't trust food made by others. I don't have any religious principles against eating meat either. I'm just not interested enough in what I eat to bother. They say it's a common result of being raised in a food-poor environment, and considering the time I spent living together with my master and a crappy cooking, I guess it's only natural. Full stomach and adequate nutrition is really all I need. Incidentally, the lunch I prepared for myself today is 3 plain salt rice balls. My side dish was also a quick job. After frying onions and garlic, I threw them together to cook with some canned tomatoes and kidney beans, adding a packet of chili powder for seasoning. As my master used to say, humans ain't that fragile. You won't starve as long as you've got beans to eat. Freaking bears. I hate beans, actually. I was hoping for some little something more there, but alas, YouTube search fucking disappoints again. Anyways, but I guess going with nothing but the basics is a bit too bleak for me. No point in living like a monk, so I've also brought an apple for dessert. Kinda feels like I'm eating nothing but red stuff, but there's no point worrying about a meal's appearance. It is fairly adequate for my needs.
Oi! Yuji!
Don't you dare get close to me. Those are my beans. So now she's dropped honorific.
Nani?
Don't just call me Yuji, woman.
だって私お姉ちゃんになったんだし、弟にくんづけって変じゃない？
What kind of shorter fetish do you have? I don't remember giving him permission to not use one. I mean, I guess Bud is a little baby man. Little baby boy.
100%.
Yeah, he is the youngest out of all of us.
Yeah, exactly. Like it.
I want mommy, I want milk, to be held, I want to be comforted.
Listen, there are only 3 like states of age in my mind. Younger than me, aka little baby boy,
Or
same
fun.
age as me, or
Barely
older than
man.
or older than me, aka literally ancient human being.
Just Gandalf the Grey.
Exactly. There's only little baby boys, people my own age, and Gandalf the Grey.
Or just Sir Ian McKellen, who knows?
So yeah, congratulations, you're Gandalf the Grey Eagle.
Of which I arrive precisely when I mean to.
禁止された覚えもないけど、
Okay, it's now forbidden.
なんて横暴なのかしら。なら私も交換条件出すわよ。
What do you want?
私のことお姉ちゃんって呼んだら呼び捨てにするのやめてあげる。
Alright, I'm gonna go hang myself real quick.
どうする？ゆうちゃん。
Spare me, none of my parents ever called me that.
いいからほれ、呼んでみ。お姉ちゃんって。
God, I would say it.
Ridiculous. You wish you had what?
What?
You wish you had what?
No, I said I would say it.
Oh, you would say it. Okay.
なんだよその態
Absolutely.
度。だったら私も呼び捨てやめないぞ。
Do whatever you want.
そうするよ、ゆうじ。
And you need something?
いや、なんか地味に一人でご飯食べてるからさ。ね、一緒に食べない？
There she is.
Tragic lunch.
I don't know whether this is one character in a visual novel that I'm always like, even if I don't hate them, I will be comically like cold towards them.
For not many good reasons.
No, they're literally just for the sake of the fun of it.
Yeah.
Except Marion. Actually, fuck Marion. I wish she was not in fucking Tohart 2. Banish her from that game. The game would be better without her. Completely unapologetic. You agree with me, right, bud?
Yeah, sure.
Good boy.
Hmm.
I hate that was my natural response there, actually.
Yeah,
Oh. Nah, well, Bass, take a volunteer work to Machina, why don't you?
もちろんマキナも一緒だよ。マキナ。お？呼んだか？
No, my phone is off.
Which is very true for you right about now.
No, my phone is actually on. It's just off to the side. In fact, let me turn it on. I'm gonna play some Mahjong.
Somebody's gonna save that soundbite.
Probably. Someone already took a picture of me just like doing the thumbs up. Hold on, let me grab that when Nick will post it. Ah, there we go. Did you just that? That needs to be turned into a stamp for the server. Oh, hold on.
Peace, my beloved.
Did John fucking post another Jujutsu Kaisen copy pasta meme?
I love them so much. They're so fucking funny.
Like they were funny like the first 2 times.
No, they stayed funny.
読んだけどさ、その言葉遣いはどうだろう。何？お兄ちゃんもお弁当何食べてるのよさ。
Man, what the fuck? Dragon's Wish? What the fuck is that? Skip to harvest, sure. Press the button, I guess. Oh. Is there like a weird fucking story mode going on right now? Why is there a weird story mode going on in my fucking Mahjong Soul? Offer up, I guess, sure. What the fuck's happening?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're playing 2 games at once now.
Mahjong.
That, I guess. Go.
Might as well make it 3 games.
Well, what are you playing? Something now as well?
Oh, he's playing poker, probably.
Oh, fuck. He is, yeah.
Log in, talk to the white dragon one time, sure. What the fuck's happening? Skip the harvest? What's happening? Help me.
I love poker night.
What is happening? I'm so fucking confused. I'm extremely fucking confused. What the fuck is happening? Dragonling? What the fuck is a dragonling? Prosperity reached? What prosperity? I have 12 of it? Huh? Skip harvest again? Why can't I skip harvest so often? Shouldn't you like actually harvest them? That seems like a very important thing to do.
Oh, I got a good hand.
Imagine not being an absolute fucking unit on your first hand.
I got a good
Couldn't be
hand.
me. Expedition came back. Why the fuck does Abel give me apples? What is happening? Skip harvest again? I'm so fucking confused. Logs, I got log. Ah!
Your fucking back.
Ah! Why is the white? That's what the white dragon looks like. Okay, I'm no longer have any questions. I fucking I come to serve. I want fucking big dragon titties. Okay, I'm down.
I won my first hand. We're back.
Yeah, sure. Battle of Ashura. Add AI. Start.
聞いちゃいねえし。
We're actually not still playing the game while I play this, by the way, so you can actually play poker. I think.
I love poker night so much.
Yeah, but you can't. I don't think you can play poker while also viewing the stream, right?
No, I can.
Exactly.
Not
Oh,
easily.
you
Unless your
can.
multitasking is very
Wait.
good.
You can see it. My screenshot. It's got it in the corner.
Well, that's not exactly big. You can't fucking read anything, can ya?
No, I can enlarge it.
Well, yeah, then fucking put it up because I'm still continuing.
おにぎりとリン
Nah,
ゴ
I've already
と
closed poker night.
こ
I
の
got my
赤いのは
1W.
何？
Big beans.
なんか美味しそうね。それ
Want to try some? God damn it, Anna.
Meld her idol. Oh.
もうそうやって何でも人が食べてるものを欲しがらないの。まるで普段うちで何も食べさせてないみたいじゃないの。マミ、パンちょうだい。これ絶対パンと合う。
We like good bread in this household. Oh, that is actually
We love bread in this
that is actually a
household.
kind of good hand.
It was a good hand. I told you.
No, no, no.
Very
I'm not.
good.
I'm not talking about your hand. I'm talking about my hand.
Fuck you.
We don't do cheese in this household. Ah, god damn it! Don't give me West tiles.
聞きなさいよ、人の話。おじゃないわよ。っていうか、あんたもマキナに何食べさせたのよ。
Like I said, beans. She just had a mouthful. Hardly a big deal.
豆って。うわ、何その40代の独身サラリーマンみたいに質素なお弁当。
I mean, the lonely part part is correct
Would be
at least.
accurate, yeah. Also, with beans, I can't help but think of the wonderful meme of beans, the ones from here, as opposed to beans from Mexico, which are infinitely more interesting.
I don't remember the last time I was in a relationship.
I can. It was wonderful, and it was well over 11 years ago now.
I think my last relationship literally lasted a month before she fucking before she broke up with me.
I miss the idea of it, but from time to time, not quite the truth.
Yeah.
Another meme for you. Don't get me wrong, most
I-
of it was fun.
I am extremely unlikely to actually get a fucking girlfriend over here, considering that I literally do not have a car. I do have a car, I don't have a license.
Yeah.
Anyways. Beans and
Can't relate.
nutritious.
I have a lifted truck
There's no
that
problem.
single-handedly destroys the ozone layer.
Do you have a license, though?
Absolutely.
Hold on, you were old enough to have a license?
I'm 19.
You thought you were a little baby boy.
No, I'm a fossil. I have back pain.
Yeah. Your knees have lost their ability to bend.
Yep, it's over.
I'm thankfully not that bad yet.
I am.
If I lost the ability to bend, my grandmother would be in problem. Considering that I'm the one that has to grab her fucking firewood for her, which, you know, requires bending down to reach the pile.
Yeah.
God, stop giving me cheese!
Cheese.
No, chi, C-H-I, not C-H-E-S-E.
Cheese.
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 Grommet.
Cheese. Cheese. Out of
Cheese.
cheese, Grommet.
Have I actually sent you the link to Bottom Gear?
Bottom gear.
I think you
Exhaust
did.
fumes.
Either that, or we've seen all sorts of ridiculous things for it.
It's the fucking video where Yamfa made a parody of Top Gear, but it's them playing Dark Souls 2 instead of, you know,
Oh yeah,
doing
that.
car
Yeah,
reviews.
yeah, you did. That one.
That one's still
Bottom Gear.
really well made. Ah. Don't need 6.
結構美味しいのよ。どれどれ？
Oh, Richie! Give me that Richie. Come on, Ipatsu, Ipatsu, Ipatsu! God fucking damn it! Hey, you, don't just start eating my food.
確かに美味しいけど、
Hold on.
これって缶詰だよね。
I don't know why, but my technique for mahjong is just get for the quickest winning hand I can possibly get to. Because, even if my winning hand is literally just 1,000 points, getting the winning hand means no one else can get their high point winning hand. Yeah, I agree with them.
My strategy in poker is to make big money.
Hey, yo, after this game, after we're done with the recording, I'm gonna teach Bud how to play mahjong.
I don't know how to play mahjong.
That's why I'm gonna teach you, you goddamn dumbass.
I'm American. It's in the genes.
Yeah, I'm aware.
If it's in your jeans, take it out your pockets before you take things out your pockets before you wash them.
We are going to abandon you.
Hold on, maybe I should actually read that. Well, beans and tomatoes, yeah. Look, stop eating it already. This is all I've got.
缶詰といえば昔から不思議に思ってることがあるのよさ。みかんの缶詰ってどうやってあんなに綺麗に皮を剥いてるの？
Very carefully. They don't. They melt the skin off with acid and alkali.
マジで？なんか体に悪そう。
Don't worry, the chemicals are neutralized. They wash the fruit with water after. It's perfectly safe.
だったら安心なのよさ。
If it was actually dangerous, you would already feel your fucking insides,
Yeah.
rotting off.
Yeah, I was about to say it would feel like either bleach or sulfuric acid had been put in your body.
Hey, you. The girl's already halfway through my lunch.
ごめん。お詫びにさ、私たちのお弁当を分けてあげるから。ね。
Do you ever know why you do things? I don't. What the fuck's going on with life? It's fine, don't worry about it. I'm not desperate enough to start selling you other people's food.
まあまあ、いっぱいあるんだから遠慮しないでいいのよ。ほら、じゃーんと。
That exclamation nominate brings out a huge wrapped lunch. Looks like she's actually got a number of boxes stacked on top of each other. What did you say?
With the sound effect, I thought for a moment they don't need our soundboards. They have one of their own.
ほら見てごらんなさい。
It's
これが食の彩りというものよ。
Ugh, they got a mangan. Open the lid, she reveals a box packed with a rich variety of vivid-colored side dishes, practically indistinguishable from a delivery of lunch from some well-established restaurant. Ooh, pun? I do like pun. Come on, run, motherfucker. Run. Run! Let's
I'm glad
see.
we're not doing ASMR.
No wonder the neighborhood calls this place the Money Sink Academy. Pretty luxurious for a school lunch.
これ学校の仕出し弁当じゃないわよ。私の自作。
Seriously? Oh, that is a 12,000 mongun. That's bad. That's bad. I think he actually has more points than me now. Yeah, he has more points than me now. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. How dare you have more points than me? I'm going to smite you down with the fucking might of Zeus.
言ってなかったっけ？私の実家ってね、神田で京料理の料亭やってんだよ。
Kyoto for the district of Tokyo.
うちとこのお母はんは京都の老舗料亭の娘やし、お父はんは神田の料理人なんよ。
Oh, her accent's coming out. No kidding. So that's where Amina's infrequent lapses into that weird Kansai accent come from. Fucking Majima would be proud.
There's one other person and you'll meet later on in one of the routes that that I think will like Amane, purely from where she comes from.
I kind of think that the short-tempered, vaguely masculine side of her personality makes a lot more sense knowing that her father's from a blue-collar neighborhood like Kanda.
あまねってばすっごいお料理上手なのよ。お肉が嫌いだからあんましお肉料理は作ってくれないけど、
Wait, hold on,
で
what?
もとっても美味しいのよさ。
I'd not sorry I have to say this, but she's dead to me.
Dear.
How could I take a life without meat?
In that
Sweet,
case, you'd have
succulent meat.
You'd have loved the dinner we had just tonight. It was a roundel of small Cumberland sausage wrapped in bacon. So it's kind of.
I had. I
It
actually
was
don't know.
lovely.
I actually don't know how to say what I had in English, but it was schnitzels, Rahmschnitzels with rice. It's actually just like.
Rice, though.
Hold on. Let me just check out how to fucking say it is in English.
With rice, though. It could be pronunciation, but I think I might know what you're on about. Because I've had pork schnitzels beforehand, but that might be something completely different. Gastronomy.
It's saying strips of pork with ginger and steamed rice for some reason, even though that's not it at all.
Oh, it's meant to have rice with it. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's literally just like strips of meat with a sauce over rice.
Huh.
You don't eat meat, Dominic. That you mentions that I don't see much in the way of meat dishes inside this box. Yeah, some people just have bad memories. But if I was a prize, I had you down as a carnivore for sure.
いや別にお
She's a
肉を
carnivore
食
of
べ
a
ない
different
わけじゃ
type.
ないし、料理もするけど。
Gotta focus on one thing, you know. Can't overcommit.
ほら
Yeah.
ね、お肉ばっかり食べてこれ以上大きくなってもあれかなってさ。
Yeah.
Bud would probably like it.
Spinal surgery at 30 is not good.
Bud's over here like, yes, grow taller.
Please.
Listen, if you cannot step on me while standing straight, how are you not tall enough yet?
Please step on me.
You're asking for a giant.
But yeah, he's a bottom.
He's not that tiny.
I'm
Yeah, but he's a
6'2".
bottom. That's what I'm saying.
6'2".
He's a bottom.
Exactly.
But you're still 6'2".
Yeah. So I need a woman
What?
that's
Your
at least
breast's getting
8'3".
too heavy.
8'3".
身長よ。
Actual giant.
Ah, well, I guess you can't exactly shed inches the way you can pounds. Of course, cutting back on meat now isn't going to make Amina any less imposingly tall. That said, if she keeps a careful eye on her diet, it might help maintain the status quo. However, let me raise a point to y'all's. Short stacks.
Also good. Yes. I'll take anything. I'm desperate.
Dependent on attitude.
Do I have to pull out the fucking draft graphic again?
Don't.
Hold on, I'm pulling out the draft graphic.
I said
You're making me think of Mao in Sugar
we're
Style.
doomed. He's wasting more time.
This is This is what our episodes descend into, and that's why you keep coming back to watch, folks.
Behold a graphic of how tall drafts are. Compared to the MC. You can see the MC off to the side. Literally all of them could suck his dick by just bending down instead of having to get on their knees. You ever get that feeling when you can really feel the alcohol just like putting in work?
Like right now.
About right now. What's this fucking announcement? What the fuck? Oh, Moray just posted a song cover. Okay. Makes sense, I guess. Anyways. So yeah, drafts are literally just short stacks with horndle bars. I'm entirely unapologetic right now, by the way. Like, I'll be horny on May right now. All drafts are literally just short stacks with horndle bars. You know what? I'll fucking double down on saying it. They're stacked short stacks with horndle bars. You know, just ignore the first two goddamn drafts you see in the graphic because they're both underage. Like Kamyu is I think like 13 while Yaya is like 8 I think, so ignore those two. But again at the same time you gotta like look at it and be like, you know what, how the fuck is it an 8-year-old in E cup while a 13-year-old is an H cup? Like what the fuck do they put in the water?
It's Japan.
Like what the fuck's in the water over in the Sky Isles? Anyways. Bit of a reactionary approach, considering she's already pretty damn tall, but I guess that's just your typical passive Japanese mindset at work. As JB once told me, there aren't many Japanese who go to the dentist before their teeth start to hurt. I don't go to the dentist at all. I hate the dentist. Like, I literally have an aching tooth and not go to the fucking dentist and just, you know, wait until it naturally stops hurting.
That's the way to do it.
I hate the dentist. Like, even just the smell when you enter the dentist's office just makes me feel sick to the stomach. Anyways.
Beast, I come with an offering.
I'm not mad. I'm not a huge fan of meat myself. How dare you, Yuji? And more importantly, I'll take care of my own food expenses. You don't have to worry about my tastes.
Why
are you so determined to stick your nose into my eating habits?
Oh.
What? What? Hold on. Is there a soundbite of the fucking dude from SAO Bridge just screaming what? I need to look this up real quick.
One more thing. I should probably mention, if your health points reach 0, your real bodies perish as well. What? Okay. If you die in the game, you die for real. What? Really?
There we go. That was enough. That is your daily PSA to watch SAO Abridged over SAO, because SAO Abridged is a better show than SAO. I don't get it. What's heavier? A kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? That's right. A kilogram of steel. Because steel is heavier than feathers. I love that video, by the way.
Oh, I've got the drip.
In other words, they just want to play house. Maybe somebody
Oh, I can
say the
smell
principal
fire.
ordered them to become friends with Kazumi for some reason. Either way, I'd prefer to maintain some distance. I can't be as casual with this about this as a I can't be as casual about this as a normal student might be. I have too many things I'd like to keep to myself.
だいたいさ、その若さでお昼がおにぎりと豆だけってひもじくないの？
I'm used to simple food.
そう、それそれ。その、いじめられるのには慣れているみたいなのもなんか
My
悲しいじゃん。
fingertips keeps
今ま
twitching!
でどんな食事をしてきたのよ。
Well, I don't know, nothing special. When I was a young kid, I may have gotten much of a... I may not have gotten much in the way of luxury, but I ate normal meals. The current emphasis on low-effort, nutritious foods is the product of the way they did things at my previous school. Pardon my French, but that place, at that place, the principal was eat fast, shit fast. In the morning, we were kicked out of bed at 6 a.m. sharp for roll call, exercise, and running. And once all that was done, everyone made double time to the mess hall for breakfast. Oh, hold on. Another match apparently started. Did I fucking skip an entire match just now? That was fucking bad.
Multitasking beast.
I don't multitask, that's the issue. Also, I literally just discarded something I didn't. Okay, guess so. I'll fucking discard this lobby because I just fucked up. Thank God it's just bots anyway. The way the schedule worked out, we never had more than a few minutes to eat that meal. Anyone who took their time would get a dressing down from one of the seniors. So everybody stuffed whatever food they could grab into their mouths and forced it down their throats as fast as possible. Lunch was slightly different, in that the sheer amount of food they gave us became a challenge. The pile of meat and vegetables would have been hard enough to handle alone, but they throw in a heaping bowl of rice as well. We were expected to cram all that into our stomachs in about 10 minutes, washing it down with miso soup. Naturally, we weren't allowed to leave a scrap of food on our plates. Vomit it up, and they'd tell you to push it all back down again. In the words, the taste was not exactly the first thing on our minds. Never enjoyed eating that much in the first place, so once my meals became outright painful, approaching food in a purely business-like fashion felt like the natural response. Nothing but rice and beans for lunch might seem sad to Amine, but I'm not fighting my friends for a can of food, and I've got fruits as a dessert. By my standards, this is a high-class, elegant meal.
だいたいさ、その食べなきゃいけないから食べるみたいな顔、なんとかならないの？
My face is putting on. If my face is putting you off your food, I suggest you don't look at it.
もう、可愛くないな。綺麗なお姉さんがお弁当を作ってあげるって言ってるんだから、素直にありがとうって言っておきなさいよ。何よ。
Nothing. Yeah, you're right about this one. Sorry.
何？急に素直になったな。気持ち悪い。
Well, can't hurt to play along once in a while. To tell the truth, I had a similar discussion in the past with another pushy woman. Ended up turning into an outright fight. A certain busybody German had this habit of coming to the mountain cabin where I lived with my master, mainly to subject us both to shrill nagging sessions. She'd barge in, clean up without even asking permission, make food nobody asked for, and then leave just as quickly. I think the woman must have gotten some sick pleasure out of it. One day in particular, I got pretty indignant when she put away some books I was in the middle of reading. ended up firing off the line, "You're not my damn mom," with predictably unpleasant results. Well, it wasn't exactly the first time we fought, and it's true that I found her constant meddling annoying. So I honestly told her as much. Serious mistake. The woman in question, already a full-grown adult, spat out the supremely childish words, "Fine, see if I care." And then all of a sudden she broke down in tears, leaving me in a completely bewildered panic. Since that disastrous experience, I've learned a lot about how to handle women. First lesson: knowing when to back down is crucial. Don't resist a woman's kindness. When a woman gets worked up, words don't get through to her. And the most troublesome lesson of all: women of the busybody type remember the smallest grudges through all eternity. Now you want to make lunch for me, but don't feel like you have to do it every day. I'd appreciate it. I appreciate it when you have the time.
ごめん。さ、別に私、親切な押し売りをするつもりとかじゃなくて、なんていうか。
I know your intentions were good, Amane. I don't have a reason to refuse. I don't have a reason to refuse that would satisfy her. Not one I can bring up here, at least. Anyway, I'm not looking to make the atmosphere in the classroom awkward over something like this. As for Amane, I don't know how she interpreted my sudden change of tune, but she sounds downright contrite about her aggressiveness. We're both being mature about things all of a sudden. I desperately need to take a piss.
Have you considered holding it?
I have been for the last 10 minutes. Pee break. BRB. Okay.
Hello.
It didn't actually work. Oh well. I have cat down here.
A cat?
Yes. He's cuddling up against my chair, covering in fucking cat hair. So, yeah, you get. I was about to say you get cat as the host now, but he fucking pissed off.
Oh.
Jumped off my chair the second I mentioned it. I'm.
Cats can have a little slowness.
Yeah.
Might make myself some more food after I'm done with the recording. I've got the alcohol hunger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got slightly alcoholic munchies on you.
No. I'm feeling tipsy, so for some reason I started feeling hungry.
Standard.
Like it's a kind of, it's like not quite the fucking high hunger, like the kind of hunger you feel when you like smoke, like when someone smokes like 10 fucking pounds of grass or something, and then orders a goddamn pizza with goddamn fries on it.
Yeah.
Oh, little German boy, don't go into the weed cave.
Nice.
Oh my god. This cave is full of blunten smoking.
Fun fact, weed in German is marijuana.
Marijuana, yeah.
Completely fucking off topic, but imagine like a goddamn story in like a fucking fantasy setting, where it's like this old blacksmith dude that used to be like a fucking soldier or something, but lost his leg in a war, and since then it's just been walking around with a prosthetic and just like happily, just without a fucking care in the world, just like making swords as a blacksmith. Like he's content with life. But there's this one fucking other person that has like this weird fucking fantasy about like, helping like an old withered veteran that's still fighting with the atrocities he's committed on the battlefield, and just quote unquote fixing him. And it's just like, he's just over here like, leave me alone, I'm trying to eat lunch here. While the other person in question is just, you don't need to hurt anyone anymore. If you must hurt someone, hurt me. And he's just sitting there like trying to eat a fucking hot dog or something. Just leave me alone, man. You're fucking weird. Anyways, she sounds downright contrite about her aggressiveness. Both being mature about things all of a sudden. Yes, the two of us are still capable of being reasonable with each other. Seems a good sign.
とにかくお弁当にしようよ。私お腹が空いたのよさ。
Hombre.
あんたユージのおかず全部食べちゃったじゃないの。
Beans.
いや、お前だろ。
Well, a healthy appetite is a good thing.
そんなこと言ってると、おにぎりもリンゴも全部食べられちゃうわよ。リンゴはイチゴの次に好きなのよさ。ほほう、こいつはとっても美味しそうなのよさ。あんた今朝リンゴ食べてきたでしょうが、意地汚いことしないの。
How many doctors has she killed?
Never been to a doctor.
You know, I don't really mind giving you the apple, but I thought you said Machina didn't have that big of an appetite.
まあ、なんというか食事のバランスが悪いのよね、この子。食べない時には全然食べないし、食べる時には人の3倍くらい食べちゃうのよ。
Is this girl pregnant?
I hope not.
Same here. That'd be weird. Feels like a bit of an exaggeration. I dropped my hand on Machina's head with a thump. Where would the kid be storing all that in this tiny body?
私もそう思うけど、実際食べるんだもの。ご飯食べた直後だってのに、お腹空いたって言い出したりしてさ。まあ、そんな日もあるさ。ねえよ。
They do. I do. Today specifically. I'll make myself super hot fucking instant noodles after the recording.
Oh,
Strange.
instant noodles sound really
Put
good.
you off other things.
There she works like a mole or a rhino, efficient at absorbing energy from her food, so she has to keep stuffing herself or she'll starve to death.
話してると時間なくなっちゃうよ。とにかくお弁当にしよう。マキナ、手伝って。
For a second I thought I saw a shadow fall across Amina's face, but she and Makini quickly get to work. They drag nearby desks and chairs up to mine, creating one large island.
大したもんじゃないけどさ。遠慮しないで食べて。
I'm gonna eat your fucking hair off your head.
If you just waited for a bit, you could have waited for a route where you can eat her out.
Nah, I'm not that brusque, you know? Amina pushes one of the stacked lunch boxes at me. Inside there's deep-fried tofu covered with red bean paste, extended with a thinly sliced boiled daikon radish. Get that tofu out of there. Get that tofu out of my fucking face. Give me meat.
What is the point of bleeding tofu anyway?
I don't know, it is fucking stupid.
I wonder if I should use it as a projectile instead.
Actually, I am aware that apparently people that have to sneak into places aren't supposed to eat meat, since meat makes your farts stink. Does tofu do the same?
I'm not going to be the one to test this, and I imagine neither are you.
I'm
but-
also not going to be the one to test this, because
I've
I'm not
never
going to
had
be
tofu,
smelling
I never
farts intentionally. Not to mention broccoli with sesame sauce, fried burdock root, Kyoto-style grilled mackerel, chicken meatloaf. Together, they make an amazingly well-balanced, elaborate meal. I leave the broccoli. I used to love broccoli as a kid. Back when I was a kid, I used to adore broccoli. Not just adore broccoli. I used to call them little trees instead of broccoli.
Yeah, I think we all did when we were young.
Yeah. Anyways, holding back at this point would be downright rude. I thank her for the food and extend my chopsticks to the sliced daikon radish. What the fuck was that sound? Amina's cooking is somewhat light on the seasoning. noticed much before when I had dinner in a room, but my tongue, used to preservatives and artificial coloring, food seems extremely gentle. Probably because I haven't eaten real home cooking in a long time. It tastes even better than I'd imagined. Needs more salt. Delicious.
なんて？
I'm even you're an excellent cook.
だから何度も言ってるのよさ。あまねえは上手だよって。まあ、料理屋の娘だしね。っていうかさ、この前だって私の手料理食べたじゃん。
Yeah, true. The dinner in our room was a simple stew, and the main ingredients was just some off-the-shelf fish products, so there weren't any real surprises. But his meal has the vague nostalgic essence of home cooking. The taste calls up faded memories of the meals my mother served me. Honestly, it's a bit of an emotional jolt.
うちの母親がね、アホでもおへちゃでもかましまへんけど、料理だけは覚えとかなあきまへんえってさ。子供の頃から料理はよく教わってたのよね。ね、お兄ちゃん、私が旅さしてあげよう。卵がいい？はい、
No, I'll feed myself, thanks.
ほれ、
Even eating with others like this is a concession on my part. I was going way past ticklish and into seriously awkward territory. Magina thrusts the omelette towards my nose with a clumsy grip on her chopsticks. I instinctively pull back and turn a frank scowl in ominous direction. Hey, Amane! Do something about this girl, or so my glance was intended to convey. But instead, Amane bites her lower lip lightly, and an irrepressible smile spreads across her face. Grabbing a keen bit of burdock root with her chopsticks, she presses it towards my face, which I turned away from Makina's attack.
はい、
Brutus! Et tu?
こんなに可愛い女の子が両手に花状態で、あんだよ。王様待遇じゃん。そうなのよ。そろそろ空気読め。
They, like it just shows the two of them saying that, and then it zooms out. Yuji's gone. The window is open. That's my line. Caught between a rock and a hard place. Actually, it's mountains and flat plains.
Dear me.
Theoretically, I should gain distance, then suppress each target individually. Step 1, take a chance, take evasive action. I have to create some sort of distraction. Everyone in this room is now a potential weapon of last resort. A frantic gaze settles on Sakaki, sitting alone in silence, picking food from a catered lunch with her chopsticks. Sakaki, I'm begging you. As Sakaki glances towards us out of the corner of her eye, I send her a desperate SOS with my gaze. Her own silent message follows. Please, don't think you're going to drag me into this. Truly cold and heartless answer. A brief, please try to eat a little more silently from your mouth could save my life, and you abandon me? I've just witnessed with my own eyes the tragic moment. Long years, trusting in a superpower's umbrella, forbidden from developing a military, still shedding blood and tears in defense of our nation, all come to naught. Sakaki, my friend and ally. In the end, I was nothing to you but a shield against the menace of Amane and Makina. A sacrifice to suffer in your place when the time came. There's no reason to despair, Kazumiyuji. From the start, you're a mere pawn in the great game. A dog kept alive on the whims of your masters. And you threw away the right to expect mercy from God a long time ago. Did you know as much? Too late now to think of the national interest. All that's left to me is to embrace this moment of reckoning. Endure the unendurable. Suffer the insufferable. Find the cool serenity of still water.
Thank you, Emperor Hirohito.
鬱陶しいかな。
What the fuck are you on about?
Endure the unendurable was the, and it actually says this in the uncensored version, a little window that pops up in the corner. In Japan's surrender message at the end of the Second World War, Emperor Hirohito remarks of enduring the unendurable. But after 2 nuclear bombs, so would you.
Indeed. I remember that he did his surrender speech in traditional Japanese, so most of the people didn't understand what he was saying.
Yeah.
What?
こういうさ、私の押し付けがましい仲良しごっこに付き合うのって正直しんどいと思うし、そっとしておいてほしいとか。
The war effort has changed, not necessarily to Japan's advantage.
でもさ、私はこういうやり方しかできないし、他の方法が思いつかないのよ。ユージの過去に何があったかなんて知らないし、知ったところで何もしてあげられない。ましてや同情するつもりもない。されるだけ惨めだって知ってるしね。これはさ、私が私を慰めるためにやってるエゴだから。悪いけど我慢しなさい。
I don't know why I'm doing this currently. I just carried the fucking cat for maybe less than a minute. And I'm covered in cat hair.
というか、諦めて。わかったら。はい。口を開けて。
This Suwoman woman is too clever at times. When she puts it like that, no matter how badly I want to escape the situation, there's no way I can bring myself to run away. That ruthless way she cuts off my path of retreat is nostalgic in a way. Reminds me of my big sister. Then again, compared to Kazuki, I guess Amina's methods are almost charming. As that thought passes through my head, the tension naturally drains from my body and I let my mouth fall open. Kinput as she throws in my mouth as that same simple light taste, seasoning. Same taste of home.
おいしい?
Yeah. The food is good to be sure. What's the stifling feeling? The reassuring taste of home cooking, the experience of eating with others. These are exactly the sort of things people associate with intimacy and happiness. But in counter-reaction to the peaceful atmosphere, dark thoughts press through my mind. I shouldn't be sitting here. My chest feels tight, drawing breath is uncomfortable. I'm off balance. I know exactly why. I spent 1.5 years since my master's death keeping my distance from others. In that time, I've grown starved of this sort of contact. I don't want to admit that to myself because that means facing the question. Do I deserve an ordinary life? Do I have the right to an ordinary life, an ordinary routine existence, living for small moments of happiness?
いいんだよ。
Huh?
だから、私の分も食べていいんだよ。
Yeah.
そうなのよ。男の子なんだから、いっぱい食べて。
What?
まるまる太らないとダメなのよさ。
What?
はい。
What? Look, I told you I can feed myself. I've got to get used to this sort of thing sooner or later. I don't believe that. There's a part of me that can't. Even now, there's a nagging discomfort in the corner of my mind. There's always a side of me that accepts, and a side of me that denies. And in a fight, the side that denies always comes out on top. I guess that's the first thing I should try to fix about myself. It's the reason I can't stay broken. An obvious question, but I think I'll leave it for another time. And I think that's a good place to end it for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
We've been going for 2 hours 19 minutes.
Yeah, done pretty good.
Okay.
Although, as ever, it's been full of procrastination, as is usual.
状況。
I mean,
Right,
not even
most
as much as
of the
usual, considering the main amount of procrastination was before the recording.
Yeah, true.
True.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed
alright.
this one, and see you
Yeah,
next time. Bye-bye.
goodbye.
I leave you with the thought that if you put a Rolex If you have a pet Rolex, you can call it a watchdog.
I'm going to beat you.